I was 4 years old, I saw a vision in Forest Park, St. Louis. My brother was ahead of me with an air rifle. I was lagging behind. I saw a little green reindeer about the size of a cat. Clear and precise in the late afternoon sunlight as if seen through a telescope. Well, then those images, those visions can be photographed. Certainly, anything that can be seen can be photographed. And anything that can be photographed can be taken. The magical medium is being bulldozed away. No more green reindeer in Forest Park. Angels are leaving all the alcoves everywhere. The medium in which unicorn, Bigfoot, green deer exist, always thither like the rainforest and the creatures that live and breathe in it. As the forest falls and make way for motels and Hiltons, the whole magical universe is. Well, life such as it is goes on, buildings are still open. I am the cat who walks alone, and all supermarkets are alike. This is the end. We are the cats inside. We are the cats who cannot walk alone, and for us there is only one place. Walk alone for us. Program every man a god. How can this be accomplished? Well, to put it country simple, by doing your job and doing it well. Because there are many gods. God of whores and thieves and pushers. God of fevers and plagues who rides on a whispering south wind. God of the long chance. The horse that comes from last to win the stretch. Punch-drunk fighter who comes off the floor to win by a knockout. A god of anti-heroes and outrage. The ship's captain who put on women's clothes and rushed into the first lifeboat. Pilot who bailed out of a burning plane, leaving his passengers to crash. God of future space travelers who are ready to leave the whole human context behind and take a step into the unknown. Every man a god, that is if he can qualify. Can't be a god of anything unless he can.
Well, I feel that the human race may well be in a state of neotony. That means simply that take a tadpole that remains a tadpole, doesn't develop into a frog, is in a state of neotony, or a salamander that never drops its gills and gets out of the water. And that we are stuck in this dimension of time, and we can't really conceive of anything beyond that, but that space is something beyond that, which is inconceivable, or difficult to conceive for people living in time. And the point is that time is a resource, and time is running out. That's why we have to go into space, just as the fish had to leave the water when the pond started to dry up.
In this life or any previous incarnations I've been able to check out, I never wanted to be president. Now, this innate decision was confirmed when I became literate and saw the president pawing babies and spouting bullshit. And I remember the unspeakable walking into a hotel room full of bourbon-drinking, cigar-smoking lobbyists and fixers with a laundry hamper he puts in the middle of the floor. Fill it up, boys, and we talk business. I do not mean to imply that my
youthful idealism was repulsed by this spectacle. I had by then learned to take a broad, general view of things. My political ambitions were simply of a humbler and less conspicuous caliber. So-and-so running for such and such. Anything you do for me, I'll appreciate. My boyish dreams fanned by this heady atmosphere and 3-mint julep. I saw myself already in possession of the coveted post, which called for a token appearance twice a week to sign a few letters in the old courthouse. While I'm there, might as well put it on the sheriff. And he'd better play ball. And then across the street to the Courthouse Cafe for a coffee with some other lazy, worthless bastards in the same line of business. We wallow in corruption like contented elk. I never wanted to be a front man like Harding or Nixon, taking the rap, shaking hands, and making speeches all day. Who in his right mind would want a job like that? I would not be called upon to pet babies, make speeches, shake hands, have lunch with the Queen. In fact, the fewer voters who knew of my existence, the better. Let kings and presidents keep the limelight. I prefer a whiff of coal gas if the sewers rupture for miles around. I've made a deal on the piping which has bought me a $30,000 home. And there is talk in the press of sex cults and drug orgies carried out in the stink of what made them possible. Fluttering from the roof of my ranch-style house over my mint and marijuana, Old Glory floats lazily in the tainted breeze. But there was selling mutters of result from the peasantry. Is this the American way of life? I thought so, and I didn't want it changed.
pass along a flatly insane recent news story. I guess he got what he was looking for. Excellent. And you will remember that Kim Carson and Mike Chase get greased in the end. Not that they're likely to stay dead. In this league of operatives, dying is like trading in your old car. Time for new chances. Now, this Chapter 9. First, there's a brief description as to how this device is made. It's pretty simple, looks like. Here we are. When a symbolic sample, photograph of a plant, or person, for example, or it could be a hair, lock of hair, fingernail peelings, anything. This is pure sympathetic magic. Then you put it between the two copper input plates and the amplifier is turned on. The experimenter then consciously thinks of some change he desires to occur in. The symbol in the sample placed between the plates. According to private correspondence with John W. Campbell Jr., this device achieved a 90% plus kill rate ratio for Japanese beetles in 90 test plots. Achieved a 70% kill against corn borers in other tests. Destroyed tent caterpillars. And here's the author's experience. They've had a number of medical treatments which were unavailing. So I placed a photograph of my daughter between the input plates of my wishing machine. Turned on the battery power and consciously about killing the virus. So we left it on. The result was frightening. I disassembled my wishing machine because I was afraid of what I might do with it. It seemed that this phenomenon involved too much personal power of a sort I didn't understand and felt that I might not be able to control. The machine was also sheer outright magic, whose consequences went far beyond that of strange machines such as the dowsing rods or some other he describes in here. Yes. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, so, in other words, he just couldn't handle it. Well, wishers should be made of sterner stuff. So he's gonna disassemble it, for Christ's sake. Then he says that this is not a murder machine, that it seems to be only useful against fairly simple living organisms. Well, I say if it'll kill a corn borer, it can kill a person. I mean, it really is potentially a killing machine. Well, well, anyway, Magruder had one of these machines made up and gave it to me for experimental purposes. And, well, I had some successful. Wait a minute, here are a few of the, if you're gonna make a wish, there are certain rules. And one of the best was formulated by Eliphas Levi. Boudoir sans désiré, voilà le secret de le boudoir, to wish or will without desiring. Always visualize your wish is already accomplished. All wishes must be unconditional. I mean, if you're going to say, yeah, I want it, but forget it.